28. Monday I had classes, I relaxed for a while, I worked on homework, and then I got some early sleep. So that was a very easygoing Monday. On Tuesday I had radio, but I was having a really crappy day. It happens, and nothing was really working out that day, so that's fun. But things did get better, you know? Even though the radio show was just kind of like, it kept on crashing, I was having a lot of problems, and I was really tired and everything. Afterwards, I decided, okay, I'm going over and I'm just going to pick up like a latte and probably like a croissant or something at the coffee shop, which is like in the same building as the radio station. So I went, and my life started turning around a little bit, you know, because I got a free side of pastry. So hey, it was a good thing. So then I went to class, and then I had work after my class, and then I went to a private screening at Rodeo Drive for the High Strung movie, and I wrote an entire post about the entire thing for High Strung that I've been a part of, so you can go and see that on my website, which is lotterstyler.com. But the screening was so cool, and it was so great, and just to be able to like see the movie in advance as press, because the next day was going to be press day, the week after was going to be the premiere, so we got to see it in advance. It was so cool, and such a great movie, and I was really excited to be a part of that. So we did that, and then watched around Rodeo Drive a little bit, but then realized it was all closed. It was crazy windy and pretty decently cold, so we just got the Uber and came on back. On Wednesday there were no classes, so that was nice. And I ended up going to press day as mentioned on the Tuesday part. But yeah, press day was we were filming a couple more interviews for the High Strung movie, so you could go and check those out over on Ava's channel. But it was really cool, and then it went by actually really quickly. We got the interviews in really quick, and then we're like, okay, well, first of all, where are we and what's around? So we found a Lemonade around, and as you probably know, Lemonade is a wonderful, beautiful place. So I went and had the blueberry mint lemonade again. So good. And that was fun, and then we decided that it was still like too early to go back. There's nothing going on. It was the start of break, so we ended up just going to Santa Monica for a while. I got some footage and pictures. I blogged about that as well on my website, so that's pretty cool. I came on back, and I got a slip in the mail that said that I had a package, and I couldn't get to the package because the distribution center here on campus was going to be closed for the entirety of the break, so I was not able to see what was in that package until Monday, or even get the package, but I eventually got it. And then I kind of just worked on editing the interviews, and on Thursday there was also no classes. Obviously it was break, and then I went with Ava to Melrose. It was a comic book shop in Melrose because we were going to interview Chris Daughtry at this event, but it was so cool, and we got to meet him again. As you know, we got to see him at the, what was it, the Hollywood Christmas Parade back in December, and then we got to see him again, so it was pretty fun. The interview went really well. After that, Ava had to catch a train to go back home really quick, so I was like, okay, well, I really don't know where I am, but there's a Chipotle right across the street, and I had a deal for like free chips and guacamole, and I didn't like guacamole before because I've never really tried it, but it was really good, and so I kind of just went to Chipotle. I ate my free chips, guacamole, and I also got a burrito, and I was like, yeah, it was a little lonely. I haven't really eaten at restaurants by myself before, just out and about, so it was a lonely moment, but I was like, you know what, this is okay. This made sense, and there was literally no food options back on campus pretty much, so like over break there wasn't much going on food wise, so like I had the opportunity to eat off campus. I'm gonna go and get myself Chipotle, so I did, and I got an Uber back, and then I was back. So on Friday there were still no classes, I like break, and I kind of just kept it really easy on Friday. There wasn't much going on, so I just chilled out. I watched some Netflix. I problematically, okay, so there's this show that I was convinced was just a movie, so I did that thing where you're like, oh, it's a movie, I'm gonna just watch it, and then it's a really quick movie, and you're like, huh, that's weird, and 2 seconds later you realize you just started yourself in it on a 5 series, well, 5-season series, and that's kind of what I ended up doing. So I didn't watch through the entire first season yet, but I ended up falling into the realm of Netflix and I was watching Dance Academy. It was kind of just a fun show that I was in the mood to watch at the time. So yeah, I've been watching that. That's cool. You know, I worked on some homework, I did some editing, and yeah, there was still very limited food options, but they were having free Five Guys. You could get a burger and fries for free through Postmates, and as you know, Postmates is a scary, wonderful, beautiful thing. So yeah, I ended up ordering that. I kind of just looked around for a bit, I kind of just spent a moment, and it was a very relaxing day. I got to just chill out and sleep in, which is wonderful because I really like sleeping in. I did some laundry and then I ended up just watching more Netflix. I'd already gotten everything I needed to done, so I kind of just kept it easy that day. Plus laundry took a while, so I mean that was like my top goal of the day and I accomplished it. And then it was Easter, so that kind of explains why there was break. I don't think I mentioned that, but yes, Sunday was Easter, so I actually called home for a little bit, I believe, eventually that day. But for brunch I went with some friends and we found this random restaurant that none of us had ever been to before. Just I'm not sure exactly where it was, but it was just somewhere around, so we went there. We waited a while for the food and we waited a while to get in, but once we were in, it was good. I had French toast, and you know I love my French toast, so it was. And then I came back and I finished filming and wrapped up for Celestial Society, so that was really exciting. I had a little bit left I had to film, so it felt really good to get that accomplished. And then I started editing it, I worked on some homework, and then I watched that week's episode of Once Upon a Time. So that was week 28, I hope you enjoyed, and as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and check out all the other weeks if you have not done so already, because I continue to do a lot of cool stuff, so hey. And I also post videos weekly. Celestial Society pilot is coming out really soon, so get excited for that, and yeah, I guess I'll just see you all in my next video. Bye!